listening to the LOZ Podcast Network.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the LOZ Podcast Network. This is another edition. You might be watching us in the LOZ app. You might be listening to us on KRMS radio on Saturday mornings from 10 to 11. We call it the Simulcast. We love our collaboration with KRMS. You can also listen to any of their stations in the LOZ app. You just go into the media button and you hit one button and you're listening to any of the different formats they have. But we love having the LOZ Podcast Network on KRMS. And we love talking to people at Lake of the Ozarks, and we love talking to Cira Monnig from Lakeside Care Clinic. We have her back on the show today. Cira, we love talking to you because you always bring us new ideas, different things that are happening in the healthcare world. And I think what people don't realize is you have a situation at Lakeside Care Clinic where you can literally go there for primary care, go there for urgent care, go there for all kinds of other things. You have kind of created a one-stop shop there.
I have. That was my goal for sure. I think in our area, primary care is definitely needed and urgent care is definitely needed. I hear a lot of complaints in the community about, I was sick and I couldn't get into my primary care, or, it's 9 months before I can establish with a primary care provider, or I went to urgent care and waited 4 hours. And that is no fault of any provider in the area, but it's just the population is growing rapidly, and our healthcare is not set up to keep up with.
Yeah, there's not enough facilities.
There's not.
Plus, because of where we're at, there's a lot of people who don't carry normal healthcare, so they tend to wait until something's really bad before they go in and see somebody, which is terrible, right? We don't want to do. I was that way for a while, so I met you. So you've totally turned me around on that. But you have shown me the benefits of actually preemptively looking at things and getting things taken care of. But I think a lot of people that they don't have full, regular insurance, they're like, I don't want to go in and spend $1,000 for an appointment. Well, they're not going to do that with you. I mean, you have memberships that people can do where they can join a membership for depending on their age, as low as like $60 a month, all the way up to, I think normal in my age pays like $90 a month, right? Or somewhere around there.
$45 to $95.
Yeah, $45 to $95 a month. But I have full access. I can come see you once a week if I want to. Now, you wouldn't want to see me that often, but I could. But some people do go through times in their life where they might need to see you once a week.
Yes.
If you try to do that in a traditional setting, A, you wouldn't be able to get in that often. And B, you don't understand what the costs are associated with that. So now we're not even talking about urgent care. I mean, urgent care is a whole different animal where, in this town at least, you have basically the emergency room. And I think there might be one other urgent care facility.
Well, they have 3 urgent cares within I would say a 60 to 70 mile radius.
Yeah, 60 to 70 miles.
I mean, there's in Osage Beach, there's not one, but again, it's so difficult to get in when you need to get in. And then even then you're going to get in and you're going to have 5 or 10 minutes, at Lakeside Care Clinic, we don't take insurance. And some people view that and they say, oh, well, hopefully one day you can take insurance. I'm like, no, it's a choice.
Yeah, you don't want
to. It's a choice. I don't want to take insurance because by me not taking insurance, I can spend more time with the patient. I don't have to rush them through to see so many patients just to be able to get reimbursed 30 or 40% of what the patient's getting charged. I don't have to do that. It is a flat fee. If they want primary care, they're going to pay that monthly membership fee, and they're going to have access in the evenings, the weekends. If they get cut, they get a laceration, they need sutures, they're going to call the provider at Lakeside Care Clinic, and they're going to get in and get sutured. Pretty much anything that they need, we're going to try to meet them and take care of it in the clinic. We can send referrals out. If someone has insurance, they can choose to use their insurance for imaging, for specialty referrals, anything like that. But from the family practice side of things, you're basically paying the membership for access so that you can be seen when you need to be seen.
Yeah, and also I know that you even have stuff set up where if somebody needs a prescription of some kind, of antibiotics or whatever, you're getting those for almost nothing. I mean, you were telling me some of the pricing that you guys have it's amazing.
Yeah. Most of our antibiotics, especially, for urgent care, we like to keep all of the acute things that we may need to use. So antibiotics, any kind of steroids, anything like muscle relaxers, things like that. most of the time you're going to walk out of there spending anywhere from $2 to $10 for all of your prescriptions.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, we try.
I mean, you're spending that plus with a full insurance. I mean, it's
Absolutely.
That's amazing. And I think it's just the peace of mind that comes from, and I know that you have clients who range from, older to younger, people with kids. I'm telling you right now, if you have a kid, you need to join Lakeside Care Clinic because there's something going on with these kids every week. And a lot of times you don't need to bring them in. That's the beauty of it, is they can call in and they can say, I've got something going on. And you might be able to handle half of the things over the phone or over a video call, right?
Yes, we can definitely. Once you're under our primary care umbrella, then we can do virtual visits, telephone calls, text messages. There's a lot more flexibility with communication.
Yeah. And I mean, I know from my standpoint, I have full insurance. I still am a member because just the convenience. And of course, I've got a special needs son, Blake, who really hates to go to the doctor, doesn't always function well doing a new doctor, but having him with you and when we travel a little bit, we can always get a hold of you. This is amazing.
Yeah. He does love to come in and ride the chair.
He does love to ride here. That's right. He loves to go in and ride the chair. Okay, I'm excited today because we're talking about a few things that are kind of cool and out there, and I hadn't even heard of this, but hair restoration.
Yeah.
Like this is something you just kind of have gotten into on this scale, but you have a new, I'll call it a machine, I guess, but it's a new process that you're kind of the exclusive in the Midwest on.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Yes, I am. So I'm very excited about this. At Lakeside Care Clinic, we have, it's all called an Alma TED. It's an ultrasonic device that uses acoustic waves. And it actually, via the acoustic waves, it dilates the pores out on the scalp.
Okay.
So that you basically utilize it. It's kind of vibrations, essentially. And then you put a serum on. The serum's full of peptides, things that are essentially going to feed your scalp tissue. I always kind of describe it like a garden. When you are taking care of a garden, you're going to take care of the soil first, right? You have to make sure you have healthy soil so that the flowers can grow. Same thing. You're basically taking care of the scalp tissue so that then you can get down to that hair follicle and maximize the nutrients to the hair follicle.
So this machine like pushes that nutrients down into your pores. So
deep down into the base of the scalp tissue where the hair follicle root is. And then you end up having new hair growth. So you need to use a treatment once a month for 3 to 4 months. And then after that, you just do a touch-up once or twice a year.
And the success rate of this thing, you were telling me, I mean,
90%.
90%.
Yeah.
I mean, I can remember when hair restoration was like maybe a 50-50 deal.
Yeah, I've been looking at hair restoration for probably 4 to 5 years because we have seen a ton of increase in hair shedding, especially with viral illnesses, with hormone deficiencies. It kind of goes hand in hand with it. And so I've looked at so many different treatment options, and a lot of people will do the finasteride or minoxidil, but that a lot of times will cause more hair shedding before you actually see hair growth.
Okay.
And then if you ever stop it, you immediately have hair shedding again. So you can't ever not take it. This is kind of a it is a replacement for it because you're essentially feeding, you're nourishing your scalp tissue. And so,
and it's just like, I mean, that's amazing to me is that, with 3 to 4 treatments, you're there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like I got to go do this every month for the rest of my life.
Yeah. I got it in January and I've had a couple of people that have kind of been my trial people. Yeah. And it's been really cool to see the hair growth. One of the comments from one of the guys I was treating, he said, I have these wild hairs that aren't behaving like they're supposed to behave. And it's because it's new, healthy hair that hasn't quite been trained yet. And so it's been fun to watch. But yes, it's been really good. Definitely seeing great results and benefits with it.
How long are the treatments when you go in there? How long are you sitting there with it? I mean, how long does this take?
About 45 minutes.
Oh, okay. So it's quick.
Yeah, it's not long. And honestly, if you have a small section that needs to be done, because we kind of focus on the section that needs to be done the most. So if you have a small section, it may take 20 minutes. If it's a larger section, then it's probably going to take closer to 45 minutes.
And are you doing it in conjunction with like minoxidil, or is it a 1-2 punch, or you're just this is the system?
You can do minoxidil and finasteride with it. There's no, there's no wrong in it. But my hope is that you're replacing it. My hope is that you can get a few treatments in and then have the patient come off of the minoxidil and finasteride and then use that. I have another gel that I use that's full of different peptides and ingredients that are really, it's like vitamins for the scalp tissue. And I actually give that as part of the treatment as well, just to use in between the treatments. And then if the person wants to continue using it, they can, use it year round.
Well, that's why we love talking to you, because you always are bringing this, it's just new stuff to the market. And you're like the only one in the Midwest that has this. So, I mean, and here at Lake of the Ozarks, we get the, so, I mean, you're always out there looking for the new stuff. And that's what I think is so cool, because you're not ever satisfied. You know that there's always new things going on, and you want to be a part of that, don't you?
I do. And I want to find the long-term treatments and treating the root cause of the problems, not just throwing pills at things.
Yes. And that's why people need to go into the LOZ app, and they need to hit that little button that says call Cira. And you will talk to someone, maybe not Cira right away, but you'll talk to someone at her office. But Lakeside Care Clinic, it's off of KK. So convenient, middle of town. If you need it for primary care, if you need it for urgent care, if you need it for specialty things just like this, you have all kinds of aesthetics going on over there too.
Yes.
Just all different things that you can do with Lakeside Care Clinic. You guys need to get over there and see them. Make sure that you spend some time. And the beauty of it is when you go there for your first consultation, it's not a 5-minute in and out. I mean, you spend some time. You really learn about your patients.
Generally, a consultation's an hour.
Yeah, which is amazing. I mean, the last time you spent an hour with a regular doctor is never.
Never.
So, I mean, it's really an amazing thing. I can tell you from personal experience, my whole family are members. We go over there, and you've been great with Blake, with my wife, and with myself. And we just enjoy the experience. And it's just so reassuring to know that I can get a hold of somebody when I need to. I can be traveling and still do it. And I can get in to see somebody, and I don't have to wait 3 days or a week or 3 weeks.
Yes.
All right, guys, there you have it. Get over to Lakeside Care Clinic and see my friend Cira. And we'll be right back after these words.
That hometown sound in the LOZ app, the best shows around. LOZ Podcast Network, where stories collide. Listen in the app or radio side by side. Tap the icon.